one of the biggest problems that I often hear from you guys, that you say, I understand 90% of English, but when it comes to speaking in this language, I am not able to speak even a single sentence properly in this language. I forget words while speaking in this language. I get stuck while speaking in this language. I froze while speaking in this language. And I am going to tell you everything why it happens, what's the cause of this problem, and how to fix this problem. Let me tell you that there is only one solution for this problem, and I am going to talk about that one solution at the end of this video. So I want you to watch this video till the end so that you can be a fluent speaker in a very short amount of time. So first of all, let's understand why this problem occurs. Why you have this problem of getting stuck while speaking in this language. Let me tell you very clearly. Why are you able to understand 90% of English? Tell me why. Think about that. Why are you able to understand 90% of English, but when it comes to speaking in this language, you are not able to speak even a single sentence? What's the cause? You understand 90%. Let me tell you, you understand 90% of English because you have spent most of your time listening to this language, watching English cartoon, watching English movies, listening to English songs. You have spent most of your time listening to this language. That is why you have become able to understanding 90% of English, and you have to play the same game to fix this problem. So let me ask you something. When you listened to something in English for the first time, did you understand that? I am very sure that you didn't. Why? Because you didn't know anything about this language. That is why you didn't understand anything from the video you watched for the first time. So let me tell you, how did you develop this skill of understanding? You built it through watching English cartoons, watching English movies. You heard the same phrase in different movies, in different songs. That is why you developed the power of understanding 90% English. And I want you to apply the same logic to speak English fluently. Now let's talk about the solution. So the solution is the way you had put in the practice of listening to this language every single day and developed the power of understanding 90% or everything in English. Similarly, you need to practice speaking this language every single day. And I know what's your problem with the speaking is. You will say, you know, Gulshan, I don't have anyone to practice English with. How can I practice? I don't have anyone whom I can practice in English with. Let me tell you, I had the same problem. I have the same problem even now. But I didn't let that thing stop me from becoming a fluent speaker. So similarly, if you follow me, I genuinely want to express yourself in this language. I genuinely want you to learn this language and become fluent in English. I genuinely want to. That is why I started this YouTube channel. The reason I had started this YouTube channel was to improve only my English. But I noticed that most of the people wanted to learn from me. They started commenting, Gulshan, you speak English fluently. I want to learn from you. Just keep going, keep it up. So if you don't have anyone, let me tell you what I used to do when I had no one to talk in English. I used to talk to myself all day long. I used to speak to myself. I used to talk about the stories that my mama told me, and I used to repeat that. I used to read stories, books, and I used to repeat those stories in my own words. After reading, I did a lot of different things to become fluent in English. And I'm not saying that I have mastered English spoken. What I'm saying here is that I can now articulate my thoughts very well in this language. I can teach you also how to express yourself in this language. And if you watch my video regularly, I guarantee that you are also going to learn to express yourself if you just follow what I say. Because whatever I say in my videos, whether it's tips, tricks, these are practicals. These are the things that I did myself and that helped me become a fluent speaker. At the end of this video, I want to say, if you want to overcome this problem of you getting stuck while speaking in this language, I want you to remember how you come to this point of understanding 90% of English from scratch. When you had started off learning this language, and when you listened something in English for the first time, you had not understood anything from the video you watched for the first time in English, and now you understand 90%. How did you develop that? You developed that power because you listened to this language every single day. And I want you to do the same thing to become fluent. I want you to speak to yourself every single day. I want you to talk to yourself every single day. Tell stories yourself. Narrate what you do throughout the day. It alone is going to make you a fluent speaker. This is my practical experience, and I am being very honest with you in this video, guys. Mark my word, speak this language every single day, even if you are not feeling like speaking this language. If you want to become a fluent speaker, okay? If you don't want to become a fluent speaker, this video is not for you. This video is for those who want to become a fluent speaker in the future. The only solution of this problem, that you understand 90% of English, but when it comes to speaking this language, you just don't speak this language properly, is to speak this language every single day. The way you have overcome power of understanding, similarly, you have to apply the same logic and you will become a fluent speaker. This is my guarantee. So if you like this video, I want you to smash the like button, and I also want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because I keep bringing unique content on my channel that will help you grow in your life, that will help you become fluent speaker in English. This is my guarantee. So bye bye till then.